Hi, I'd like to say thank you to all my fans. It's me, Tito Jackson, and all the music lovers also, for the love and support that you've shown this year. See you.
Tito Jackson. Tito Jackson is an American musician who is best known for being an original member of the Jackson 5, one of the most successful pop groups of all time. He is also a solo artist who performs as a blues musician. He has been active in the music industry for over 5 decades and has influenced many artists with his guitar playing and songwriting skills. Tito Jackson net worth, houses, and car collection. Tito Jackson has an estimated net worth of $2 million. He has earned his wealth from his music career, both as a group member and as a solo artist. He has also appeared in several TV shows and documentaries, such as The Jacksons, An American Dream, The Jacksons, A Family Dynasty, and The Masked Singer. Tito Jackson cause of death. On September 15, 2024, Tito died of a severe heart attack while driving to Oklahoma from New Mexico at the age of 70. He was exactly 1 month shy of his 71st birthday. Besides that, Tito Jackson owns several properties around the world. He has a mansion in Encino, California, where he lives with his girlfriend, Sonia Galindo. He also has a house in London, England, where he spends some of his time. Additionally, Tito Jackson owns luxurious cars like Rolls-Royce Phantom, Bentley Continental GT, Mercedes-Benz S-Class, Cadillac Escalade, Chevrolet Corvette, and Ford Mustang. Tito Jackson personal life. Tito Jackson married Dolores Martes, also known as D.D. Martes, in 1972, when he was 18 years old. They had 3 sons, that is, Toriano Adderall Jackson II, 1973, Terrell Adrian Jackson, 1975, and Tito Joe Jackson, 1978. They were all born in the 1970s and became musicians as well. They formed a group called 3T in the 1990s and released several albums and singles. Tito Jackson and Dee divorced in 1988 after 16 years of marriage. In 1994, Dee was found dead in a swimming pool at the home of her boyfriend, Donald Bahana. She had been beaten and drowned. Bahana was convicted of second-degree murder in 2000 and sentenced to 15 years to life in prison. Tito Jackson has not remarried since his divorce from Dee. He has dated several women over the years, such as Claudia Lynx, Sonia Galindo, and Brenda Harvey Ritchie, the ex-wife of Lionel Richie. He is currently in a relationship with Sonia Galindo, whom he met in 2017. Besides that, Tito Jackson is a devout Jehovah's Witness, like his mother and some of his siblings. He follows the teachings and practices of the religion, such as abstaining from blood transfusions, celebrating birthdays and holidays, and preaching door to door. Tito Jackson is also a philanthropist who supports various causes and charities. He has donated money and performed at events for organizations such as AIDS Project Los Angeles, American Cancer Society, Make-A-Wish Foundation, Starlight Children's Foundation, and United Negro College Fund. Moreover, Tito Jackson is a fan of sports and enjoys watching basketball, football, baseball, and golf. He also likes to play chess. Tito Jackson early life. Tito Jackson was born as Toriano Adderall Jackson on October 15, 1953, in Gary, Indiana. He is the third of 10 children of Joseph and Catherine Jackson. His father, Joseph, was a steel mill worker and played R&B in a band, the Falcons, with his brother, Luther. His mother, Catherine, is a Jehovah's Witness. She played the piano and the clarinet. Tito has 9 siblings, that is, Rebby, Jackie, Jermaine, LaToya, Marlon, Michael, Randy, Janet, and Brandon. Tito Jackson developed an interest in music at an early age. He started playing his father's guitar when he was 10 years old. He soon formed a singing group with his brothers, Jackie and Jermaine, who were impressed by his vocals. They called themselves the Jackson Brothers. Later, they were joined by their younger brothers, Marlon and Michael, who became the lead singer of the group. They changed their name to the Jackson 5 in 1965. Tito Jackson professional career. Tito Jackson began his career as a member of the Jackson 5 in the late 1960s. The group signed with Steeltown Records in 1967 and released their first single, Big Boy, in 1968. They then moved to Motown Records in 1969 and became one of the most popular acts of the era. They had several hit songs that topped the charts, such as I Want You Back, ABC, The Love You Save, I'll Be There, Never Can Say Goodbye, and Dancing Machine. They also starred in their own TV show called The Jackson 5 from 1971 to 1973. In 1975, Tito Jackson and three of his brothers, Jackie, Marlon, and Michael, left Motown Records and signed with Epic Records. They changed their name to the Jacksons and continued to release successful albums and singles. Some of their notable works include Destiny, 1978, Triumph, 1980, Victory, 1984, and 2300 Jackson Street, 1989. They also embarked on several world tours that attracted millions of fans. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, Tito Jackson also started to pursue a solo career. He wrote and produced songs for himself and other artists such as Betty Wright, Bobby DeBarge, and The Main Ingredient. He also played guitar on some of his brother Michael's albums such as Off the Wall, 1979, and Thriller, 1982. In 2003, Tito Jackson launched his solo career as a blues musician. He released his debut album, Tito Time, in 2016, which featured collaborations with artists such as Big Daddy Kane, Jocelyn Brown, and Betty Wright. He also performed at various blues festivals and clubs around the world. In 2009, Tito Jackson reunited with his brothers, Jackie, Jermaine, and Marlon for a reality TV show called The Jacksons, a Family Dynasty, which chronicled their lives and preparations for a comeback tour. The show aired on A&E Network and was well received by critics and fans. In 2012, Tito Jackson joined his brothers again for a concert tour called Unity Tour, which marked their first live performance together since 1984. The tour visited several cities in the US, Canada, and Europe. In 2017, Tito Jackson released his second solo album, Under Your Spell, which featured covers of classic blues songs by artists such as B.B. King, Albert King, and Bobby Bland. He also appeared as a guest judge on the TV show The Masked Singer in 2019. Tito Jackson Awards. Tito Jackson has won several awards and honors for his musical achievements, both as a group member and as a solo artist. Some of them are Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction with the Jackson 5 in 1997, Vocal Group Hall of Fame induction with the Jackson 5 in 1999, Hollywood Walk of Fame star with the Jacksons in 1980, Grammy Award for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals with the Jacksons for Don't Stop Till You Get Enough in 1980. American Music Award for Favorite Soul/R&B Band/Duo/Group with the Jacksons in 1981, Soul Train Music Award for Best R&B/Soul Album Group, Band, or Duo with the Jacksons for Victory in 1985, Rhythm and Blues Foundation Pioneer Award with the Jacksons in 2000, BMI Urban Icon Award with the Jacksons in 2008, and Black Reel Award for Best Ensemble with the cast of the Jacksons, An American Dream in 1993. In conclusion, Tito Jackson is a legendary musician who has made a lasting impact on the music industry. He is one of the founding members of the Jackson 5, one of the most influential pop groups of all time. He is also a successful solo artist who performs as a blues musician. He has been active in the music scene for over 5 decades and has sold millions of records worldwide. He is also a devoted father, grandfather, brother, son, partner, friend, and philanthropist who supports various causes and charities. He is an inspiration to many people who admire his talent, passion, and perseverance. And with that, thanks for watching. Give us a like, share with your friends, and please subscribe.